Hello and good afternoon. My name is Fatin Nabiilah, binti Miskan. Metric number is 175299. I'm from Cell Group 32, and here's a few review about the video that I've watched about the interview video, the good and the bad examples during an interview. So for the good examples of from the video that I can found is that it being portrayed by two person, which is Sarah and Dawn. And for the good examples, mostly being portrayed by Sarah, from the start she came early to the interview. This can be seen when she came and it's not her time to go to the interview yet. So, and also she head directly to the receptionist to call for assistance, and this is important because this shows a very good first impression to the company. So she came to the receptionist and asked about her interview session, and she asked to be waiting. Also, she used a proper name for the interviewer. She called the interviewer Mr. Jones. It's important that you use a very proper name for the interviewer, because we never met the interviewer, and we have to retain the formality during doing the business. Also, she greeted the interviewer with a very proper greeting. She shook hands with the interviewer, Mr. Jones, and the handshaking is a firm one, not the doubtful one. Also, she has a very good voice projection about her greeting, and also she seems welcoming to go to the interview. Also, we should wear a good and suitable attire for an interview. As we can see, both of the interviewee, they wear such suitable clothes, a simple one, and not overdressed, also not underdressed for any interview. Also, Sarah indicates here that from the video, we can see that Sarah has actually done a lot of research about the company, about the interviewee background, also about the company parking lot and all. So we can see that Sarah has actually came prepared for the interview. She knows a lot about the person, about the company. This shows how serious she is about the interview, and she appreciate the opportunity given for the interview. Also, as we can see, Sarah, she have a nice and proper sitting position that shows formality and also professionalism, because for an interview we should not have a slouch position. It's not good. It doesn't shows formality and professionalism. And those are for good examples. And for the bad examples, mostly being shown by Dawn, the male interviewee. First of all, he came late to the interview. It's very, very unacceptable to come late for an interview. And plus, he gave the excuse, which is he couldn't find parking spot. This shows that he didn't prepare and he didn't commit to the interview. He didn't try to come early and maybe find a parking spot better so that he can come to the interview early. Also, when he first came into the room, he just went wandering around and not comes directly to the receptionist. This actually kind of rude, because we should show some respect to the person in the room. And as we know, the company is sitting, the receptionist is sitting there, so we should just come straight to the receptionist and show some good manners. This shows a first impression to the company, and if we shows a bad first impression to the company, they may not be able to trust us in the future event. Also, the Don actually admit that he did not do so much of research about the company and the interview itself. He said he talked to Sarah and said that, and he asked Sarah about things that she knows about the company and the person interviewing them. Also, during the interview, Don did not sit politely. He kind of slouched at the chair. It's actually not a good sitting position for an interview. for an interview. He should sit upright, just facing the interviewer. And also he admit to the interviewer himself that he did not do much of research, and that's actually very unacceptable because it shows how much he doesn't commit to the interview. So from the duration itself, so from the response, we can see that the interviewer is much more attracted to Sarah because she's well prepared. This can be seen from the duration of the interview. Sarah is being interviewed a lot longer than Dawn because she knows a lot, and the interviewer feels great about that. And for Dawn, he has only been interviewed for a short amount of time. This shows that the interviewer does not have so much interest in him, and wish that the interview just end already because he's not prepared. So that's all for the reflection for the video. I think that's all for now. Thank you.